Oh, that's right, this is fungus. We don't want to be there. I'm trying to find where we went down the stairs before. Oh, that's right, it was over here by this prisoner containment. Don't fall through the floor. And remember, this is the floor, we think, where the major turret is. We need to be a little cautious as we move in this direction. In fact, it looks like it's directly over here, but we didn't see anything. Why would the floors be busted out there? Maybe it is just an issue with map gen. Maybe it's not actually a turret or anything. But we should still be cautious. I'm going to take a drink. I'm feeling a little bit hoarse. Polish off my coffee there. I don't like coffee. I do like the Monster energy drink coffee drinks, which I'm sure are not coffee. They're probably called coffee flavored beverages for legal reasons. And honestly, they're just too sugary, but there's something about them that I really like. I guess that they are sugary is why I like them so much. Are you by chance some mutagen? Slime serum. We might just take this because I don't really care about this character, and we might just down some of this stuff. Oh, and some purifier. Thank you very much. We might just drink this because I don't really care about the character. And I normally don't mutate, which I know irritates some of my audience. You attempt to pry open the crate using your hammer, but you cannot pop the crate. I thought crates required prying 1, which is on a hammer. Yeah, it has prying 1. If crates don't use prying 1, what does? I thought the crates were the lowest tier prying requirement. Crates are pry 1, try again. So it was just attempt to pry, you cannot. So that was just coincidence that I didn't. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I thought it said something about pry 1, and I guess my brain misread that. Okie doke. We got a syringe. Why don't we just jam this mutagen into us? Because that's what you do when you find a mysterious vial in the old science lab. So let's flip on our flashlight, screw it, and apply our slime serum. I have no idea what slime mutations are, but we'll be taking it. Were you prying with a hammer? I was, yeah. Your arms are weak. No, they're not. I'm a buff character. Don't you dare. So we're going to take this slime serum. You gain a mutation called Fast Healer and Genetically Unstable. That's pretty great, actually. Fast Healer is... I don't really care about. We already heal pretty quickly in the game. But it's it's undisputably positive, so it's like hard to argue with. And Genetically Unstable, although it's a bad trait, I actually don't care. It might just make the game a little bit more interesting. So we'll keep that. Plus we have robust genetics, so like I think the odds of us mutating positively are actually good. In fact, you'll see Genetically Unstable is purple, and I think that that's meant to be a relatively neutral, like not inherently bad. So I don't know. We'll roll with that. See what happens. It's weird that the serum only gave me 1 positive and 1. No, it can give what 1 to 3, I think, when you take serum. I don't really remember. Whatever, it's fine. Moving on. Not slime. Oh, I don't know. Is slime bad? I don't mutate ever, and when I do, it's usually ursine or bovine. Barracks, yes. Okay, so first potentially really dangerous place we've been. We're going to, well, first get this out of here. We're gonna smash the console. Gave us a TV, beautiful. And we're gonna just chill for a minute and see if we hear footsteps or anything. We don't. I do have poor hearing, but if we heard footsteps, it would mean zombies are in there. If we don't hear footsteps, it could mean nothing is in there, or it could mean there's a robot. So we need to be a little cautious. But we're going. Oh, except we should probably take off our noise-canceling headgear when we want to hear things. So let's try that again. 5 minutes. No footsteps in 5 minutes. So yeah, robots or who knows? But we're gonna pickaxe in here. If we die, we die. I don't really care. Pickaxe. I know I keep saying that, but like, I don't know. I'm bored. We're on episode like 65 or something. on YouTube. I'm over it. You heard crash. South and below. You heard crash. So south and below. That wouldn't be responsible for the things we heard on the next floor up. Maybe it would. Maybe I was just out of position. Maybe this is where the holes in the floor are. I also see there's a partial collapse here. You know, I don't know. Whatever. Let's see if there's a robot waiting to murder me. Some sewage in here. Okay. So it's pretty clear, although this has been smashed open. This is why. This is smashed open, but there's no other damage to this place. That's odd. So unless they're drowning in the sewage over there, I don't think there's anything in here. Anyway, let's loot. Because goodies. I don't think there would be a turret in here, but we're going to cautiously check these because I never know what's going on. We walked in the sewage, so we're probably cold now and wet because of course we are. Shouldn't have walked in the sewage. Not good for your socks. And we'll pickaxe through here when we're ready. For now, let's loot the stuff. We'll check the lockers here. The Sappy Vest is undisputably better than what we're wearing. I just hate these things so much. And the army helmet also is better. So give me the vest and the helmet. I guess we're going to wear them. We'll take the combat boots for the Kevlar. We're going to basically gather up all the combat boots to cut them up for Kevlar. You got the earmuffs on? Yeah, I didn't think about that until... I mean, we already talked about it. Cataclysm troll spotted me outside a hazardous waste sarcophagus. Good thing it can't smash, so I killed it with my P90. P90 is the one with the weird caliber ammunition, right? I don't think I've ever really seen bullets for those. You didn't check the holster for a gun. What, in the lockers? We're gonna do that now. Webbing belt. I don't really care about that. Yeah, we'll just move on. So we'll take the... I guess we'll take... I don't really like the vests. Take the combat boots. Yeah, okay. Take off... Okay, how do I want to do this? Take off the Kevlar. Wear the Sappy Vest. Pick up the mace. Yes. Take off the hard hat. Because the army helmet, like, I'm perfectly fine swapping that out. Let's throw on the army helmet. Is just so much better than the hard hat. We'll drop, like, just objectively better than the hard hat. We'll drop that. We really ought to make a trip upstairs and drop off some of this many random pieces of gear we have. Counter mine operations. Hefty military field manual about mine warfare principles, the mechanics of different types of mine/IEDs, and counter mine operations. I have no idea what you would raise from a skill perspective, but we'll take it. And don't really care about the baton. Give me the combat boots as well. We're gonna just deposit the combat boots up here. Combat. 7.7 by 28. Yes. I'll go to sleep. Have a nice night. So peace out, 8-leg. Have a nice evening. Very fast ammo, high armor penetration, and then an owlbear tried to get me, but he can't smash either. I'm not very familiar with the Cataclysm monsters. Jack also going to bed. Peace out. Have a nice evening. Hopefully you sleep well. Blah blah, etc. Normal goodbye things. I don't hate the tack gloves, but I think we have chitin, so I don't think we need it. Are you Kevlar though? You are, and leather. We'll take that for disassembly. I don't really care about 90% of this gear. More combat boots is fine. Pretty much more same garbage. Auto Magnum 8x40mm caseless. I mean, it's obviously a very powerful round. That's the same that the caseless rifles use, which is one of my favorite rifles in the game. is like the scout or battle rifle or whatever it's called. Hopefully we'll find one in this barracks, but it's pretty unlikely. I haven't seen one in a while. Let's drop our combat boots and tack gloves, and we're just gonna butcher everything. Failed to salvage many of these materials. We got pretty garbage. Wait a minute. Why, though? You failed to salvage 100 Kevlar sheets? Why would the tack gloves give 100 sheets, but a pair of combat boots gives 2? And we failed both, despite having fabrication 6. What a weird freaking thing. Getting ready for dinner. Happy streaming. Peace out. Have a nice dinner. Always nice when you see everybody fleeing from chat. Very exciting. Everybody have a good time. Thanks for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you whenever you pop in next time. So, really disappointing number of Kevlar sheets we've gotten out of this. I think we're just going to leave that for now. Let's go work on the pickaxing. Pop in this corner here is how I usually do this. Pickaxe into the corner. My back hurts. Heard papow from the south and below. So there is a turret down there. Smash this and go ahead and smash the door for a plank. Okay, place the plank. Yes. Okay. Peek in case the light is on, but we would have seen that. Flashlight on. Okay, clear. I don't see a turret, but we'll turn this off. I don't know a good way to do this because none of these block line of sight. Honestly, just turn it on. I don't even care. Yeah, no turret. So we're clear in here. So let's loot. M2010, M2010 probably is how you would say that. Completely replace the M24 rifle series. I don't know what those things are. Uses 300 or whatever you call that, .300 Winchester Magnum rounds. Sure, not enough capacity, of course. This has been something that's been discussed a lot on Discord, is the inability to transport guns, which makes basically looting any gun shop or barracks or anything like that extremely difficult because you can't carry most of the guns. There is no solution to that. They were supposed to be adding trash bags to the game. There was a lengthy discussion about that. But I don't think anyone's done that yet. So I have no means by which to transport all of these guns that I've just found, which is frustrating. We'll grab the magazines. There's a Barrett magazine. I really wish there was more sense to these locations as well. We've talked about that before. I wish the clips were kept like together, and then the guns were kept together in a different like row and that kind of stuff. I actually looked into changing that. Man, this barracks is basically useless. So we got 2 Barrett magazines and not a lick of ammo for them. In fact, there wasn't a single stack of ammo in this entire location. All we got was garbage. Oh, a drum mag's actually really good, as well as there is some rounds here. They're 5x50 mil and 2 MREs. So this is one of the worst barracks I've ever cleared. Really disappointed, actually, that we didn't get more ammunition. Are you serious? All we got? We got 8 rounds. No, we had the Winchester rounds before. 7.62 rounds and 5x50 mil rounds. I really listen. I know that there's a long duffel bag PR on GitHub. The author left, so Surge has to fix it. Okay. These locations have always bothered me. It's the same thing with gun stores, is like they will have an assortment of magazines that don't fit any of the guns in the armory. There will be guns that do not have magazines that should be in the armory. There's ammo that never matches up with what guns you find. It's Very annoying. We've talked about this quite a few times. I don't know how you fix that, right? Like with the RNG, how do you make it so that the same type of guns spawn with the appropriate ammo and magazines? How do you make that happen? Other than by making separate locations that store different things. Like let's say instead of being this particular barracks, we could make a layout where everything is just 223 rifles, 223 ammunition, 223 weapon accessories, 223 clips, etc. and have that be one barracks, and then set up a different barracks where it's like this one is the 50 cal and this one has 7.62 and this one is this particular type of military shotgun or whatever. Other than doing that, I don't know how you fix that problem. It's also a problem in gun shops. I don't really know what you do to do something about that. We can't carry the rifle. We're gonna head back upstairs and drop this stuff off. But it is really a very feels bad type moment when you go in somewhere and you think like, oh, I've got it figured out. I'm actually gonna get something good out of this, and then it turns into just being disappointed. So I don't know. Where's the upstairs? Down yonder. So we'll head down. Yeah, I don't know anything about the long duffel bag. Excuse me. Like I said, there was quite a lengthy discussion on Discord about garbage bags. And although I think that they're not really ideal for really any kind of storage or weight or anything like that, I do think that they're good for possibly just filling a big bag full of guns and dragging it up some stairs. So I don't know. I tend to reserve my opinions until I actually see things in game and see how they behave. So I don't know. We'll see with the duffel bag stuff. 1.5 meters and 50 liters of storage. Much gun holding is what the PR says. That's neat. That's pretty dang big. 50 liters. I guess I have no idea how much a typical duffel bag. I have an army duffel bag around here somewhere. I'm not sure, but it's like real beefy, and it's the biggest duffel bag I've ever seen. I don't think it would be 50 liters though. That's pretty freaking big. So that's cool. I'll have to take a look at that when I get around to it. Actually, now that we're talking about PRs, I have to put together a experimental Cataclysm video this week, and I have done no research whatsoever. So that's going to be fun. Probably do that tomorrow after therapy when I come home I can't stream because it's too late, so probably will tend to that. Then we're going to keep the M1A and we're going to keep the Winchester rounds in our inventory. Everything else can go down as long as there's space. How are we doing space wise? Not great. Some of them are okay. Some of the big ones like food and books and stuff are getting a little bit full. 0.F feature freeze happens, so experimental Cataclysm's content is going to shrink. Yeah, based on the last one, I would say that it's going to be once the content freeze happens is mainly where stuff fell off. I actually kind of find it almost like a relief doing the experimental Cataclysm videos. They're like the most popular thing on my channel, but I don't actually enjoy doing them very much. So like sitting down and reading lots of PRs, I like keeping up with the game, but I also think I just hate researching things. I like sitting down and playing a game and that being my content. So I don't know. Maybe that's complaining. Maybe I should just be grateful, but it's, and some weeks I don't even think about it. Like this week, I forgot about it until I think yesterday. I was like, did I do one last week or is it time to do one? And then I, have to look through the change logs and read and try to understand things. And then when I do the videos, a lot of times I feel like I'm just so bad at conveying information. And I just feel like, I don't know, it's more self-esteem stuff. We've talked about that enough on the channel, I think, I don't think we need to rehash it again. Where was the barracks down another floor? It was. we went down through a side. Yeah, over here. We'll go down that way. But yeah, content freeze, feature freeze, string freeze, all that good stuff is on the way. I saw, as always, oh, I went up, I meant to go down. On the forum, basically, as soon as somebody mentioned the feature freeze, there was somebody who was like, yeah, but what about all the bugs, though? Like, it's interesting to me, every time anything happens with the game, it seems like there's always someone right there on Discord or wherever to cut down on it and make it sound like it's a bad thing. I really like that they're pushing for more frequent stables. I think it's good. That is when, like, let's say you're a stable 0.E player, you're gonna lose interest over time because you're gonna be, oh, we can't carry it because it's a rifle. Sniper rifle, you know what? Screw you. You're just staying behind. It's just too much annoyance to constantly deal with the size stuff. Same with you, Remington. You're not going anywhere. Give me your bullets. Did it give me all of the bullets? It did. Or rounds, or shells, or whatever you want to say. What about you? You have any bullets in you? You don't. So you can just stay here and rot. I don't care. You could have been somebody's new favorite gun, but now you're nothing to me. Or Mundy says, I'm going to go eat dinner now. This was my first stream I watched of yours and I enjoyed it. I'm glad you had a good time. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you sometime in the future, maybe. We'll need to be careful about walking in this room. Peek it. Ah, so here is where the destruction is taking place. I see 2 dead cyborgs. Many destroyed walls. If I had to guess, my guess would be that to the south is a 50 caliber turret that is firing up. It could see these guys in the cages, so it began firing at them, which destroyed the walls and collapsed part of the upstairs. Now, if it's not a turret, it's a mole rat, and if it's not a mole rat, no, it's one of those two things. It is pretty in before it's a giant naked mole rat. It's possible that it's not a turret, but the thing with the naked mole rat is I thought that they skipped over the rebar fence. So like when a mole rat destroys things, I thought it immediately destroyed the wall. I didn't think it would partially break it down into a rebar. Regardless, I'm gonna still just walk my dumb self in there and see what's going on. Let's see if we get a different angle on that side. Because again, playing a little reckless, don't really care about the character too much. I bet it's downstairs. What is this? You know what? I don't care. Let's see what happens. Let's go in here. Nothing's shooting at me. Dead nurse bot. Interesting. Okay. Hop the fence. Nothing is taking shots at me. It might be a naked mole rat. This is a fungal infected, looks like prisoner containment. Don't really want to go in there. Let's just keep wandering around, see if anything takes a shot at us. Or if we see a big naked boy somewhere. We are lit up, and they have quite a long range. It might be on the next floor down. What are you? Purifier will take that. X-Acto knife. Weird that the X-Acto knife has the box knife sprite. That is not what an X-Acto knife is. It would make more sense for it to share the scalpel sprite. Let's pop down the stairs. Let's save. I don't know why I'm saving, because if we die, we die. Okay. Definitely a turret is my take. Some dead guy is a derp. Sure. I don't want to necessarily co-sign that. I don't know who all watches my videos, and I don't want to alienate anyone. 2 grenades, although I don't like the guy to be... so I'm immediately going to alienate people by saying that. But anyway. What is doing all of this destruction? Maybe it is a mole rat because it's like tunneled through the walls. I don't know what to make of all this. What is this? Zincite. Sure. Oh, what is that? That looks like a gemstone. Rhodonite. Sure. No idea what that is. We're just gonna keep wandering around. If something takes a shot at us, oh well. What are you? Broken cyborg. If it was the mole rat, why would it be killing things on 2 separate floors though? Don't step in the pit. Give me a plank. Yes. I'm sort of waiting to take a bullet to the face. But this area, this looks like naked mole rat. This does not look like turret stuff. Pulp this guy. He had reanimated. We did hear shooting down here as well, if we remember right. We heard pa-pow, pa-pow. It's possible that they've been reviving enough that they've killed the turret at this point. But 50 cal turrets are like pretty significant. This is actually another barracks. I didn't even notice. And there is a barret layout that spawns the naked mole rat. But it would be right here. Where else would it go? There's nowhere it could have gone. Whatever. Plank, no. Look at the corpse, please. No, it's just a grabber. Whatever, let's check the barracks. Turn off the flashlight. We'll pickaxe into the corner here. Pickaxe. Huzzah. Ballistic mining, but no coal. Yeah, I don't know. I never dig through the underground. I didn't even know we had a lot of these things. Smash this for a plank. Yes. Probably a turret in this one. Pretty rare that there's nothing in here. Don't see anything. Really no turret, huh? It could be in the corner, but they usually spawn in the center. We're just going to go in assuming we're fine. This is a much better barracks. We actually have some ammunition here, which we're going to take all of. And we'll take the magazines as well. Okay, much better here. Not really what I'm looking for. Oh, a Barrett. We really have to take this with us. We can't just leave this behind. It's just too valuable. We'll take that. We'll have to come back for it, I think. We'll have to go up and drop the guns we currently have to make space. All the ammo we need for now. Definitely helpful. Chocolate bar, no thank you. Shit. It'd be really great. Oh, it is absolutely pouring down rain all of a sudden outside of my house. Oh, last time it stormed. We've been having really bad storms, and last time it stormed, we had our save corrupted. So I don't really know how I feel about that. We might, you know what? We're at 2 hours. We might call the stream here in a minute anyway. So we don't have space for this assault rifle, but it's the nice caseless rifle, which I like. So really would like to take that with me. And we need to take the Barrett. Let's go upstairs and see if we can craft anything that could accommodate these things. Back up the save folder. Yeah, I could. You know, I haven't done that in a while. That does take a minute, and I would have to exit the game. Let me look at my time. Yeah, and it's been a little over 2 hours, and I do have other things I would like to do today. I would like to, again, try to contact Etsy. We talked about, at the top of the show, some issues with Etsy, and I would like to try and get a hold of them before it gets too much later. Let's go up and see if we can do something about... Okay, let's go up to our car, and I think I'm just going to call this stream. And then that way, next time when we come back, we'll have the, hopefully the mindset to do that and take care of getting these guns out of there. It'll give me something to be happy and excited about at the start of the stream, which tends to be a little bit of a downer more and more lately. So, sorry about that. Also, Bakagitsune, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say things. Thank you for the follow. Sorry that it comes at the end of the stream. It seems like every time I close the stream, someone follows like 2 minutes right before that, and then I feel terrible for ending right after that. Drop this goody stuff that we don't need, all the MREs. We're going to try to make as much space as possible. We'll need this. We're going to keep the pickaxe in the tarp. Dump the grenades for the time being. All that ammo. It's so good to get some actual ammo into our vehicle for once. We've been really struggling with finding bullets, and we've been stuck with this Garand, which is a good weapon, and it's a good caliber for dealing a lot of damage, but it's not very common. So really, you know, just nice to see that we're getting a fair bit of ammunition. And that caseless rifle is really good because a lot of these barracks tend to contain the caseless ammunition. And it's very high damage ammunition, so we could use that to take out a turret later, which would give us 5.56 for use with our, if we can find a SIG or an M4 or something. So I think we're going to wrap. And hopefully when I come back, we will remember that we're harvesting a bunch of guns, and we'll take a look at some of those things. So I got spoiled for when I watch it on YouTube. You can make your own ammo. Yeah, I have made ammo like once in the last 3 years of playing the game. It's just not something I really put a lot of effort into. But for now, I think that's going to do it. So thanks everybody who came out. Let's check our viewer count. How are we doing? 9 viewers. Okay, thanks everyone for coming out. Hopefully you had a good time. I will be back with more Cataclysm on Thursday. And just another reminder, I'm going to try to put this at like every stream. Next Monday, I have some important stuff going on, so I'm not going to be streaming Monday the 10th either. But we'll be back on Thursday with more Cataclysm. Dark days ahead. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next stream.